Hi, this is The Shadow, number 3. And that cover kind of puts me in mind of, I think it's Star Trek 3, I think, when you go back to San Francisco and they're on the bus and there's a rude punk and Spock puts the Vulcan grip on the punk. It kind of puts me in mind of that. So we start off in Margot's mansion with the sort of ending of Lamont Cranston's story. And he's being a sort of dated character in his attitudes. And so further sort of putting the point across that the Shadow is sort of a anti-hero type of character. And quite a bit of the story is told through the news media about these killings of the old Shadow agents. And we've still got the Allard character, although Margot sort of points out the confusion of the last comic with we're not too sure who's Lamont and who's Allard and what really happened in Shambhala in the mountain range all those years ago. So it's by the same people as last time. And it's more really about the sort of backgrounds of the characters, and the Shadow's two sons are converting the vehicle into a flying vehicle because they've got that Shambhala technology and they're so advanced, which is a bit silly, but comic book I would go with it. And there's still a hit out on the Lamont Cranston characters and the surviving members of the sort of Shadow agents. And so we have the first entrance and appearance of the Shadow. Very sort of dramatic fashion. And this being the 80s, the bad guys are punks. I think it was sort of obligatory in those times to have punk bad guys. Dramatic and cold-blooded fashion, the Shadow makes his entrance. And the Shadow sort of swings into action, sort of starts his plan. His plan really is to sort of find Allard. It's hard not to be put in mind of James Bond with this sort of Lamont Cranston character, a very sort of suave, deadly sort of sophistication about him. And again, it's hard not to think of James Bond with the Lamont Cranston character. And so the Shadow with this new agent, the daughter of one of the old agents, has this sort of plan of infiltrating this sort of place from the cover, this underground punk club. It didn't quite go to plan. But the Shadow once again appears in dramatic fashion. And then here's this punk band, and the punk band kind of put me in mind of Mission Earth, which I think probably came out around this sort of same time when punk was so not exactly commonplace, but sort of in the wider public consciousness. And these lyrics put me in mind of the imitation of punk lyrics. Very dated in my view. So the story in this sort of showdown between these two very old characters is soon to be coming to a head. And he reveals his sort of plan on the last page. So that was The Shadow, number 3. I think I'd give it a 7 out of 10. And next up we have The Shadow, number 4, where the story concludes. Thanks for watching. Bye.